Good morning, good morning, good morning, all of my great trade geniuses out there. Welcome back to Trade Genius Live. I'm your host and the brand ambassador of the Edge Funder prop firm, Trend Genius, and we back on a Thursday. Let's see who we got in the building. Mr. Cologne, what he says, I'm up like Chuck, still waiting to hit me into set my stop loss. Fill up coffee again. Black, please. Fifth refill. Good morning. V Brewer said, good morning. How's everyone doing? What's good, big bro? Unitrader trend. Yeah, Unitrader for real. I gotta moniker that. For real. 5-0 was crazy last night, but it's all good though. Now smash the like button. Let's freaking go. That's what's up. He said, sorry, everyone. Good morning. Wally, good morning. T-Mac, good morning. Sneehall, my sister, good morning. Felix, good morning. Chrissy, good morning. T. Pruitt, my brother, good morning. JR said, let's go. Y'all don't know about the GEAUX. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't. My nail girl, good morning. Smart workers. Shit all. Good Chuck. Between yesterday and last night, we may be sitting on our hands. Absolutely. Grand Risings, Kaz. Mike said, good morning. The T Genius family. Jerry Jack, Mr. Payout in the building. Good morning. Serena, good morning. Lynn Foley, welcome. Good morning. Jay Royal, good morning. Bodovan, good morning. Britt, good morning. The charts. Check the charts. MSI could have me before open, taking our previous swing highs. Absolutely, we'll definitely get there. Good looking. Q, Grand Risings. Miss Angie Bynum, good morning. All right, y'all. Who we got? Miss Regina Beck, good morning. Let me go ahead on and send out this last notification. All right. How is everybody feeling this morning? That is the question. How are y'all feeling? Let's audit. Jazz Rich, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's audit those feelings of ours. Me, myself, I'm feeling good. Just been a little tired. I just got stuff going on, and I'm prepping for the rest of my stuff for the end of the year. So I just been a little tired, especially on the members only stream. I've been trying to like catch little cat naps in between, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm grinding right now. So at some point, all of my running will subside. On my Lucid account, I set re-entry 5-0 on my computer, but I am not at the computer this morning. And now when I log into my Lucid account on my laptop, I don't see the order to cancel it. Interesting. Huh. That's okay. Interesting there. Terry Hart said, greetings all. Excuse me. Felix, good. Just got the Lucid account. Excited to use it. That's what's up. Laser focus for real. For real. Official Shemden, we out. Bodovan says, sleepless. Sleepless too. Yeah, man, I could imagine, brother, for you. Man. Hey, is everyone else having issues connecting their TradeVate to TradingView? No, I have not. Let me log in right now. Okay, what's happening? What's going on here? Oh, I just saw what happened. Okay, hold up one sec. I just realized I have two. All right, cool. So this is the one I need to close. That one stays open. Okay, cool. No, my TradeVate is cool. I just wanted to just check it. Let me just double check. 61. Yeah, my TradeVate is cool on both of on my PC and on my Mac. So I'm logged in. No issues here. Excuse me. What we got? Okay. Heaven Enjoy Life. Mine is cool. Just double check it. You may need to close it, log out, refresh. Try that. Blessed daughter is off for summer break, so she's been trading with me. Oh, nice. Future trader in the building. Future trader in progress. Nice. Traumatized watching NQ having diarrhea last night. Wow, Edom. Wally said, feeling good. Laser folks said, mine's working. Just got funded too. That's what's up. Right, T-Mac? That's hilarious. All right, y'all, let's jump to news. Let's get over there. We have about 9 minutes before the market opens. And bam, here we are. News for Thursday. Y'all already know I put the news out. So if you hit the news section in the inner circle, you'll see the news. I pretty much get to the news pretty much every day. But yeah, we had our lackluster news come out at 5:30. Actually really did. I mean, it brought some momentum into the market, but no huge spikes or nothing like that. So whatever, it is what it is. We also have, we had those 2 red folders, 2 orange folders, and 4 yellow folders. Not that the 4 yellow folders mattered, but they all happened at 5:30. 5:55, we have FOMC member Williams speaks. Once again, holds no weight. And at 7 a.m., we have new home sales, orange folder. 7:15, we have FOMC member Musalem speaks, and we also have natural gas today at 7:30. 9 a.m. crude oil inventories. 10 a.m. we have 2 FOMC members speaking at 10, 10, and 12. None of that really affects us. 11 p.m. tonight. I don't know why we have a FOMC member speaking at 11 p.m. tonight, but okay. That's Kashkari speaks. But nevertheless, nevertheless, the only thing that we need to worry about is, or at least keep an eye on, is new home sales at 7. That's it. Other than that, we're good. Let's jump to the charts. Let's go ahead and I'm going to jump to the 5-minute. Let's do our daily bias. Let's see here. Market opened here last night. Yep. All right. So our daily bias. So everyone that's new to the channel, if you're new, please subscribe, like. That helps the content, helps push the content out further. But also too, if you're here, you're in the right spot. You're right where you need to be. If you're learning and you definitely want to build a great foundation or a solid foundation for your trading game, then you are in the right place. So what are we doing here? We are marking out. I am on Pacific Standard Time for anyone who's new to the stream. We are marking out 5 p.m. from last night and 9 p.m. And then we're also marking out 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. This is our cheat code on how we find our daily bias for NQ for the day. We're not married to this bias, but it's just something that it's not a prediction. It's just something that we do every day. And we use it as a gauging point just to see what possibly the market may do, what price action may do. So what are we doing? This will be our Asia section. This will be our London section. All right. So we are trying to see if London took out Asia highs or Asia lows. All right. So with that stated, we can see for this session right here for Asia, this was the Asia high. And I would say down here, this candle would be the Asia low. All right. Now we have to look and see what London did in this area. London did not do anything. It did not take out Asia highs because this would be the high of London during this time frame, and this would be the low of London during this time frame. So being that during this time frame that London did not take out Asia highs or Asia lows, today, shout out to Bodovan, we look for the market to be choppy because we went over this yesterday. So today, if London sweeps neither the high nor the low, then what do? We look for price. We look for a price to be choppy, period. So that is our bias for the day. Of course, we're not married to that bias. And anything can change. We do have news coming up that can change it. Anything can change the bias. As we stated, the bias is not a prediction. It's just for us to get an idea, because this is a cheat code. And if y'all have been fact checking this cheat code, you will see that the cheat code is definitely pretty much right on point almost every time. And even with that said, we are still not married to the bias, period. I'll move my TV out the way and put my TV back over here. All right. So about 4 minutes before market open, let's jump back down to the 1 minute. Don't think we're going to get a DS today. Excuse me. And let's just sit back and wait and see what pops up. Let's see here. I'm trying to cancel last night's order and it won't let me cancel it. It says failed. What are you trading on, Felix? I'm assuming you're trading on Tradeovate. I mean, you're trading through Tradeovate on TradingView. You may have to go down in here and hit this, raise this up, and basically go in there. You can also cancel it out that way. So if you can't cancel it on the chart, try to cancel it out down in here in your order panel, because there's an order panel down here, right where you see below my picture, where you see Tradeovate. Go down in there and go into orders. And I'm sure it'll have a 1 there because you said you have an order still sitting, and then go in there, you can cancel it out that way too. But just keep trying, because that happens sometimes. You got to keep trying. Kyle said he feels stoked. Donna says great. Mr. Tucson said probably needs to refresh your laptop. Felix said okay. London sat on their hands, didn't they? Yes, they did. So, we're just waiting. Let's just wait and let's just see what we get. Don't think we're going to get a DS today. Matter of fact, I know for a fact we won't. It's 627 and price is just hovering all over these dailies. So hopefully we may be able to get a 15-minute banger. If nothing, hopefully we can at least get that. We'll see. We'll see. Corp said feeling good. So Thick said, hey, everyone, I made it. Nice. Glad you're here. Glad you made it. And yeah. All right. Let's see here. Well, let's just be patient and wait. It's kind of really hard to, let's see here. Last night, right? No. Yes, last night. All right, so did we take out Asia's high already? I know we didn't take it out during our time frame for our bias, but I was just wondering if we took it out now. So let's see, that's 5 to 9. So Asia high would be here. Did it take it out? Let's see. No. Let's see. What's the high here? High here is 3087. High here is 3080. Almost. Oh, wow. Let's look. Oh, yeah. It almost took it out. Oh, no, I should. Wait, hold on. Let me check this because it looks like it's higher. What's this? This is 3092.25. What time is it? Yeah, this is it right here. This will be the highest point. And this is 3090. All right, so even though it didn't take it out during the time frame, London has already took out Asia highs, even though it was right before the open. But nevertheless, it took it out. So let's see what we get. We have market is now open. Let's see. See what we get. Well, not really a clean chop box for me to take. Just kind of looking at this. Definitely some consolidation here, but nothing clean. All right, so London. So we just took out, New York just took out Asia highs and London highs. London and Asia highs. So that is swept already. So let's see what we get. Let me check this 15-minute. Ooh. Okay, so this candle needs to close bullish in order for us to be able to take the 15-minute strategy. We do have a lot of making up to do. There are some orders sitting up here, and there's some liquidity up here as well. So we shall see. We shall see. Let's see what we get. But unfortunately, DS is done for the day. Yeah, DS is done. All right, so with that stated, for me, since I'm waiting for this candle to close, it's about 13 minutes. Let's go ahead and get our mental muscle rocking. So we have 54 viewers, 29 likes. Let's get the likes up, please. We just need 35 more likes. Real simple, real easy. Let's get that up. Josh Stretch, yo. What's good, my guy? Alex Botha, that's what's up. What are we trading? We are trading NQ as always. So thick. Does anyone know what ticker? NQ, MNQ. Actually, MNQ is what we're trading. MNQ. It's pretty much what we trade every day. Y'all know I trade NQ and NQ only. I'm wrong. I think that's 15-minute packet. It's not 9:30. Okay. They don't know the rules. Let me leave that alone. All this sounds Spanish to me right now. That's all right. It'll kick in. Just keep hanging with us. It'll kick in. It'll definitely kick in. It was definitely Spanish for everyone. You're welcome. No problem. It was definitely Spanish for everyone. Alexa, I think I said Alex, my bad. Alexa. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not butchering your name. Either way, please forgive me. But yes, it's definitely gonna sound like Spanish initially, but it'll definitely all make sense in the end. And that's for sure. All right, let's get some mental muscle working. All right. Question of the day today is, is this a trade you teach someone else? Think about that. Is this a trade you teach someone else? So you're asking yourself this question. You have a setup, a trade you're getting ready to take, and the question that you would ask, that we would ask ourselves, is this particular trade that we're getting ready to take, no matter what the strategy is, you're asking yourself, is this a trade you teach to someone? Just think about that. If it's a trade, if you wouldn't teach it to someone, then don't take it, right? That's the whole concept behind this. If you have a trade if you're going to take a trade that you would not teach to someone, then you know it's a trade that you need not to take. Because if you're teaching it to someone, you definitely want to make sure you're teaching some clarity, right? You're teaching something that makes sense, right? So ask yourself, if you're taking a trade, would I teach this to someone? Because all these questions and all these tips of the day that we do, they're just designed to get your mind thinking and wrapped around good psychological trading habits, right? That's what this is about. Frosted Fit, not until I learn it. Nah, you not. Nah, nah, you not. Hello, all good. Oh, cool. Serena said absolutely. Bottom said yes. So think about that. It's just, like, once again, these are just things that we ask ourselves, right? The reason why we ask ourselves these questions all the time, the reason why I go over these, the reason why I even do them, is because one thing that I have understood as being a trader is that we have to constantly be working on our psychology. We have to constantly be asking ourselves questions and auditing things and auditing our feelings and auditing price. Why? Why do we need to do this? Because remember, we are professional decision makers. So we always have to be processing, is the point that I'm making. Looking left, right? If we're going to take a trade, looking left, all those kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? That's what's important. These are the things that you have to do. Remember, it's not about the profits. It's not about the payouts. If you have no process, you will never get to any profits. Just remember that. You can't have one without the other. You have to be a process-driven trader and understand that you're also being a process-driven trader means you are a professional decision maker. It's a lot of decisions that we have to make. I mean, if you're treating your trading game as a business, if your trading is truly your trading game, your trading career is truly a business to you, then you're going to make sure that you're making chess moves every time, right? Everything's going to be calculated, right? Everything here is a calculated risk, just like a regular business. All of this is a calculated risk. I don't care how you look at it. Now, how you approach it will be the determining factor of you actually being a trader based on process, or if you're gambling. So just keep that in mind. Yes, I go live every day, Monday through Friday. And I also go live. We have a members only session that we do at night. We trade one strategy in the overnight session. And it's a members only, how would I say, stream. And basically we're just in here And like I said, there's a particular a strategy that we trade overnight. It's the same strategy, same time. We all take it together. We're all in there understanding the right accounts we need to take it. Just it's a cool vibe, a little bit different vibe than the morning. But yes, so I basically go live twice a day, Sunday through Thursday on the evening stream, and on the morning stream it's Monday through Friday. Sunday through Thursday because Sunday is when the market opens at 6 p.m. Eastern. So that would be overnight session. That's when we trade. We have our members only live stream. So you're definitely welcome to join in with that. And we just kind of just rock from there. So anyone that wants to be a part of that, you definitely have to become a member. It's real simple. Just go to the channel. You see where it says join, and you're in there. And just all members, I say this all the time, all members, just please make sure that you are hitting the notification bell. Everyone should do this, but definitely members, because definitely going to be dropping members only content like very quickly here in the next like few days. And I want to make sure that the members that you guys get it, that that it's there. I don't want it to be sitting there for 3-4 days or a week or whatever, and you didn't even know it was there. Because after, I think, a week or after 2 weeks, we're still trying to figure that out. The members only, the members only content will then go to the public, but after a couple of weeks. So you guys get it first. You get first priority on the content, and then there it is. And then there'll be some content also that'll only be members only. All right. So y'all see what this 15-minute doing, right? Let's get there. Let's jump there real quick. We'll jump back to question of the day. But y'all see this candle has flipped. If it stays like this, then this strategy would be invalidated for the day, and we will not be able to take it. Either way, no harm, no foul. We do not meet price halfway. We let price come to us. We are process-driven traders. That's how we rock. So we're never trying to meet price halfway. Why? Why would we meet price halfway? No, you come to me, price. You come to me. You show me what you're doing, and then that's going to be the determining factor if I'm going to take a position with you. You know what I mean? But I'm not meeting you halfway. Remember, we're selfish, right? As traders, we're extremely selfish. Selfish in the regard of the way that we treat the market is what I'm saying when we're selfish, right? We're selfish. We don't give profits back. We don't, how would I say, we're very, very stingy when it comes to entries. Like, we definitely always want to make sure we're getting the best fill. We never want to leave money on the table. Those kinds of things. We're always one and done, whether the trade is profitable or not profitable. These are all the things that we want to make sure that we are manifesting into our trading game. This is how we become consistent, profitable traders and eat out the market every day that we trade. Not every day trading, but every day that we take a trade. So just keep that in mind. All right. Miss Impress, you're being late a couple of days. I'm going to have to put you on. We're going to have detention. Just want to let you know that. So you can't be, this is like the third day late. I'm going to be taking your gold stars away. Good morning, Miss Impress. Good morning. For real, for real. I'm not a financial advisor, but yes, I would teach someone. I heard that, and I can't, bro. I cannot, but just to let you know, I told you I was going to gift you one. I can't even gift it because when I gift it, I can't choose who it goes to. So I can just gift them, and then YouTube just chooses. So I want to let you know I ain't sleeping on you, but yeah, that's how that rocks. Okay, cool. I'll definitely be there. Nice. Aiden, how do I become a member? I'll just do it for you right now. Let's do this. Actually, let's stay here, and then I'll just do it from here. I'll drop the little membership link in there, and y'all can this way it'll be a little bit easier. So let me just do that real quick. But yeah, y'all just to keep the momentum moving. Just remember, we have to understand that we are making conscious decisions based on the story. The story would be what? The story would be what price action is showing us. I know, you know what, sis? Lord is my witness. Man, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Lord, sis, I was thinking about you. I just dropped the membership link, y'all. I was thinking about you earlier. I was like, man, let me hit her. I was about to hit you on the side too. Not because you weren't here, just because I haven't talked. We ain't exchanged in a couple of days. We'll talk. We'll talk. But yeah, I miss you too. No, for real, for real. Seriously, it's funny that you even say that, man. Lord is my witness. I was like, man, of course, I got into the prepping for the stream, right? And I kind of just was like out of sight, out of mind for the moment. But I was like, after this stream, I was about to hit you anyway. But you hit me, so that's just God working, for real, for real. But yeah, I hope you're good. I'm still gonna hit you afterwards anyway because I need to holler at you. But yeah, everything is good. Like Donna said, if you forgot to hit that like button, do it now. Thanks. Excuse me. As So Thick said, I said Donna because Donna said, "Hey, Canary." So Thick said, if you forgot to hit the button, there it is. Oh, Indiana. Oh, that's what's up. Indiana to, I think it's Ghana, Africa. I'm assuming that's what's up. Thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate you. But yeah, so going back to our question of the day, I just wanted to drop that and also let y'all know that we have about 2 minutes. If this candle does not flip bullish, then our 15-minute trade will be invalidated for today. And actually, that would invalidate both of our morning trades. And there it is. You know what I mean? So when that happens, what do? We sit on our hands. We demo trade. You know what I'm saying? We just pretty much just stay out the way. That's what we do. Well, you're good. Just hit me afterwards. Have a great trading day. You guys, that's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate you, sis. All right, so let's get back. So going back to this talking point, right? It's real simple. If this is a trade that if this is a trade that you teach someone else, then you know it's a trade that has clarity. You know it's a trade that you would take. TP keep leaving money. Yeah, that tends to happen. That tends to happen. Can I still keep the 5-0 in play from last night? You think that's a wise? He said trade it yet every day. Yeah, you know what? Well, this is the thing. At this point, I know that we still had because I still have my entry up at this point. I pretty much exited my entry at this point. Yeah. If price doesn't come back and tap me in, like I'll hold it. Like I'll keep my limit order up. But if price doesn't come back to tap me in, like roughly around the open, and then it's doing some other stuff, I'm not about to get in there. I'll just shut it down and just wait for tonight. And that's exactly what I did. So if anyone still has their limit order there, you could leave it there. Honestly, I would just shut it down and just wait for the night because price ain't really doing anything right now. And right now, based on our bias, just kind of looking at it, I'm looking for price to be choppy today and not married to it, but that's what I'm looking for, right? Of course, it can do something else, but I'm looking for it to be choppy just based on overnight bias. But of course, it's going to show me what it wants to do. So, but even with that, I still think it's wise to just exit and we'll just jump back tonight. Yep. Because it's been, that limit order's been there for over 12 hours now, right? Something like that. Let me think. Yeah, about 12 hours, something like that. It's been over 12 hours or close to 12 hours. But yeah, no sense to keep that up. Go ahead and I would just exit it and be done. Yeah, we are definitely protecting capital. Absolutely, T-Mac. But that's good that you held true. You know what I mean, to the strat, and you was still willing to have your limit order there, and that's a good thing because sometimes that limit order hit 2-3 in the morning. I had set mine. I set my long and short position too because I was going to bed, so I just didn't leave my limit order up with no stop loss. Just let me make sure I make that clear because that wouldn't be good. But I definitely did set a long and short position tool, and I set it to like TP4. But of course, it never tapped us in. So I exited. When I woke up this morning, I looked at it. I was prepping. 6 o'clock hit, and I was like, you know what? This thing. Yeah, so I saw it wick into the stop loss area. I did see that, and it went the other way. So I was like, let me go ahead and exit that out. So going back to this question of the day, real simple. This is basically this is like a checks and balances question, right? It's a trade you teach to someone else. Meaning if you wouldn't teach it, if you wouldn't teach the trade, it's a trade that you shouldn't take. And just remember, we want clarity. This is what all this question is about. It's just understanding and having clarity, right? Because if you're teaching it to someone, that forces you to be clear, right? So you're not going to teach somebody some crazy trade. So in the same token and on the same regard, don't take no crazy trade, right? That's really all that question is about. Just something just to get your mental muscle rocking. That's pretty much it. So let's get into tip of the day. Anybody have any questions on that? Let me know. We can get into that. Can we go over short and long position tool? Yes, we can. We'll go over that laser focus minded, no problem. Actually, we'll do that now. We'll do it in between tip of the day. So I'll leave that up there. So let me screen share. So let me show y'all how that would have rocked. I'm gonna go to my NQ chart. So basically, short and long position tool, real simple, right? So you'll find it here, here. And you know which one is which because one has an L, one has an S. But if you see I have these stars, I have it favorited. So all my favorites are in this little bar right here. I just got it sitting right here. So all my little favorites at. Basically all the things that I use the most, right? And you can set yours up the same way. So short and long position tool work the same way. So here we go. For DS, which daily should we target? You always target the one that's closest to price. But at this point, the trade is invalidated, Snehal, because where we at? Okay, so right here, this candle touched the daily. That's on minis and on micros. As you can see, it's always a little bit different. This candle, 630 candle, touched the daily. So if price touches the daily, that means the daily is invalidated. No, Corbs. 5 is it. Yeah, 5 is it. If there's something going on in behind the scenes that I don't know about, then there it is, but no. Trend DS question from Snehal, much easier to talk it through, I think. Yeah. That's exactly what I was just doing with her. So basically, Snehal, price, once price touches one of these pink lines, the DS is invalidated. Yeah. So as soon as it touches it, I don't even look for it anymore. So unfortunately, this is why I always tell y'all about paying attention to both tickers, right? So look, this is micros, 630 candle. Look, it touched the daily, so it's invalidated. But what's so funny is when you go to minis, same 630 candle, it did not touch, right? But it did touch here. So either way, the trade is invalidated. It just, on minis, it got invalidated on the 633 candle. On micros, it got invalidated on the 630 candle. Those are the differences. So just to let y'all know that. So that trade now is invalidated. All right, so short and long position tool. Let's get there. Real simple. So you choose it. Remember, once you click it, it's ready to go. So when you click it again, you're going to click it in the area where you want to take your entry, or you could just click it and get it on the chart, right? And then you can move it. You can move it around anywhere you want to move it around. Just grab it, with your mouse and just move it around. Now, let's say, we're just hypothetically speaking, let's say my entry is this pink line. Boom, all right? It's there. Now, let's say my stop loss is right here at this VWAP. Excuse me, at the 50. Right at this line right here. Let's say my stop loss is here. Let's say my take profit is the top of this previous swing high, right? All right. Now we have to initiate this order because it's not an order right now. It's just sitting here, right? It gives you all your target information. It gives you your price. It gives you the points. It gives you the ticks, and it gives you the amount of your profit. This gives you your stop loss. It gives you your points. It gives you the stop loss and ticks. And this amount says 750. I don't know. This has been a glitch now going on with this short and long position tool on TradingView. For some reason, it's not giving the proper amount of. It's not giving the amount of dollars and ticks. So whatever. Don't even worry about that. You just have to do the math yourself. If you have 107 ticks, then you just do that times however many contracts you're trading with, as minis or micros, right? Real simple. Now, how do you initiate this? You're going to right click into this box. You're going to see right here, create limit order. You're going to select that, right? That brings up the order panel. Now, every time it brings it up, it's going to be sitting here on limit. Let me move my floor model TV out the way with the aluminum foil on the antennas. All right, so So you're going to see this pop up. It's going to always go to limit. You always want to make sure that you select stop limit, right? Once you select stop limit, as you can see down here, okay, let me show you. So when it's on limit, you see where it says, it shows you the amount of contracts for minis, for micros, right? MNQ, M6, just showing you, which is basically micro NQ, M is a contract month, and 6 for 26 for this year, right? Then it's also showing you that it's a buy limit at this price. If you don't change it, then what will happen is when you press this, it's going to automatically get you into the trade. Now, you need to put it here, stop limit. So now you see this changes at the bottom. It gives you a buy and a stop limit, right? So then now when you initiate this trade will be sitting at these price points. So then I hit buy, and now as you can see, everything is there. It has what my profit is. It has what my stop loss is, and it also has my entry. Now, with that stated, this order will not get initiated until price crosses entry. So price can cross stop loss, or if let's say price was above and it hit TP, whatever, this order will not initiate unless it crosses your entry. And there it is. And then you do the same thing for sales, the same exact thing. And then you want to exit it out, just hit that exit it out. And then this, you can just right click and then hit exit. And it's the same thing for short position tool. So I'm just going to put it up there. Let's say we're going to take entry here. Let's say that's my stop loss. Let's say my target is down here. Same thing. You're going to right click inside. You're going to hit create limit order. You're going to see once again, it always goes to limit, but you have to move it to stop limit, right? Let it initiate. Well, see, this is the thing. It's going to be difficult to do this because price is below, right? So it's like we're trying to take a sell with price above. So let me fix that. That's why it's having issues. So this needs to go down here. And now that we're taking a sell below price, let me just put it down here so it doesn't initiate my order. All right, now you'll notice it'll give me the option because the system is not confused. If you're trying to place a sell order above price, the system is going to be like, what are you doing? Because, right, it doesn't make sense. You're asking to sell above price. If anything, you'll be asking to buy above price and asking to sell below price when you set your order. So now that the order is set, you see I have my sell, stop, limit, right? So I hit this, and now that order is initiated. And then you can always slide this up and down wherever you want. You can also slide this up and down wherever you want. Now, the short and long position tool does not extend with that, but you can actually move that as well. So you just have to move them separately. So you can move that up there like that, and then you can take this and then you can move this up there. So if you want to do it like that, you can move them both. They just move separately. All right. So just keep that in mind. As you see, price is crossing my stop loss, but it's not engaging the order. The order will not engage until it crosses the entry. That's what makes these long and short position tools so good. So there that is. There's that little session on that. Real simple. If you have any questions, let me know. And that's pretty much how you execute that. All right, let me get in the comment section.
Order canceled.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So, laser focus minded, you got it? Laser focus mind, excuse me. You got that? That was for you. Well, everybody as well, but definitely for you because you asked for that. So hopefully you got that. Real simple, real easy. Don't really take too much. You do it a couple of times. I would say practice. Anytime that we're doing these entries and we're learning how to take entries, we're learning how to, set manual orders and stuff like that. Practice on demo. Practice on demo. And what I mean by that is practice taking orders like when awesome. Practice taking orders when price, like right now when we have price action, right? Practice that and then practice your orders. Practice doing a long position tool. Practice initiating a short position tool. Get comfortable with that. Don't just like you learned how to do it, but you're not practicing it, and then you go ahead and you take a live trade, and then your parameters are off because you need to practice. Remember, you have to practice. Straight up, real easy, real simple. Oh, Mr. Q, Israel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Blessings. Right on. Bless from Germany. I appreciate that. That's what's up. Germany in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dope. But yeah, real simple, real easy. It works the same way in both directions. And like I said, just practice. I'm telling you, all of this stuff may seem difficult. It may seem like information overload. It may seem like a lot of that, right? And I'm just going to tell you, I've been there. Let's look at this realistically. Is the how can I word this? Is the information overwhelming? Yes, the information is overwhelming. It's a lot of information, but that does not mean that it has to overwhelm you, right? Now, I would honestly say it's definitely a lot of information, but once again, it doesn't mean that the information has to overwhelm you. Just little by little. Don't try to learn everything in one day. It's impossible. Just little by little. Every day you're building, right? We're building every day. Every day we're building, right? So that's the main thing that you want to focus on. Don't worry about it being so much information. If you focus on it being so much information, you're never going to allow your brain the clarity it needs to get through the information, right? Because you're so busy stuck on all this information. Scratch that. Let's remember, if we are process-driven traders, then we have to be exercising process in everything that we do, right? We don't allow anything to overwhelm us. Being a trader, it's a mental grind every day, from personal things, to your job things, to everything that you have going on. But remember, being a trader, we have to be able to, be organized within our psychology. We have to have very, very organized psychology, meaning exercising disciplines, not allowing outside things to affect our trading, understanding that we are always auditing our emotions, understanding that we have to follow rules, right? We need to be reading. We need to be understanding these prop firms. We need to be understanding price action. It's a lot, as I stated, but it can all be done. Trust me, it's going to take, for anyone that's new to trading, and you can even ask anyone that's in the community that's been doing this for at least a year, it takes at least a good 5 months to just have everything, to be able to have everything in front of you and understand what's going on. That's like 5 months, just that. And as you heard, you heard what I said. I didn't say taking a trade. I said this takes a good 5 months just to have everything in front of you, meaning where you understand everything going on. Like you understand your charts, you understand, we're checking news, you're understanding, different things. The vernacular, the trading vernacular is not, foreign to you. It's not gibberish. It's not, some other language. You'll start picking it up. But the only way that's going to happen is you have to eat, sleep, and poop trading. Like anything else that you want to do. Think about anything that you want to do in your life, something that you want to do. Maybe, I don't know what it is, whatever your own personal thing you want to do. Think about how much time you put in it because you want to get good at it. It's the same thing. It's the same concept. Can you set orders like this on FX replay? No, not that I remember. No. And if you can, I've never tried to, because with FX replay, remember, when we're back testing, we're basically just doing what? We have one particular strategy, right, that we're back testing, because you can only back test one at a time, right? So you're taking that strategy, right? And you're going through to see if the strategy sets up, that you have a particular time frame, or not, but you're looking through the charts to see that strategy set up, and then also to see if the strategy won. A lot of times when we're back testing, we don't necessarily have to actually take a trade in back testing. And I'll show you guys this. You can go through the charts and find your strategy and then just start journaling if it won. Like if you know your strategy, then you know what the setup looks like. You know the time that the time that you're looking for that strategy, right? So all of those things, just keep that in mind when it comes to back testing. You don't necessarily have to actually place a trade. You can actually just look for your setup. And every time you find your setup, you just check and see if that setup was profitable or not profitable and just journal it. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. We're having our back testing session on Saturday. So we're definitely, for the ones that are, it's already closed. So if you're not in, unfortunately, you can't get in this one. It's already closed. I've had it open for a while. I gave everyone the opportunity to get FX Replay and to learn how to use it. So when we have our back testing session, I'm not answering questions on how to do this, how to do that. I'll answer some little small stuff, but we're going to get into back testing the strategy that I've chosen. So we're going to be focusing more on that. So other than that, that's what we're doing on Saturday. But going back to the back testing, that's how you really want to approach back testing. You just want to we'll go over it because it's kind of hard to explain, but we'll go over it. And when we do it, you'll see what I'm saying. Yes, trying to back test and take it. Yeah, absolutely. When we go over it on Saturday, y'all will see. You'll be like, oh, I got a cool little way on how I do it, and you can do it the same way. It is rewiring. It is rewiring our caveman brains. Right. Kiara, morning. Everything's going good. You got to put in the hours to become familiar. Yeah, absolutely. Terry Layton, RN, what's good? Amazing morning, absolutely. You are so right. I am 5 months in. Yep, it takes about 5 months in literally to get everything in front of you where you understand really what you're looking at and what you're doing. It takes about a good 5 months for that, period. Good morning, everyone. Hey, can you show the 15-minute trade? It's set up. It didn't set up. It's invalidated today. So I feel like it really doesn't make any sense to show it. Let's wait till it happens, and then I can show the actual trade and then show like what I'm thinking, why I'm thinking, all of that stuff. I've already sent it out, Superville. I already sent it out. Yeah, the Zoom is if what I did is I had a cutoff on it. So there's a cutoff on it, and everyone that's in it is going to be in it. So if you didn't make this one, it's cool. You can just jump in the next one because the Zoom link is only going out to those who got in on this one. If you didn't get in on this one, don't worry about it. We'll definitely do another one. But yeah. So you should already be in my DM. I don't know if you are, Superville. If you got a message from me stating what time it was and all that, then you would definitely know at that point. Now let me ask you this, Superville, are you do you have FX? Do you have FX Replay? And if you do have FX Replay, how long have you had it, and are you proficient in using it? Just let me know. All right, so just let me know that, Superville. 5 months in, passed my first eval, 50K. Thank you too. Absolutely. I need the Zoom link. Kiara, I got you. You're already in. I got you. Where did you say? It'll be let me see. Double V3. I think I got you too. It'll be everything will be in. Remember I told you I'm going to send it over DM. I should have hit everyone up. Let me see. I know you in here because I saw you. Double V3. I know I saw you in here because Kiara, I got you. Yeah, Kiara, I got you. Let me see. Yeah, Kiara, I sent out. You got the message. Kiara, everybody who's in, they got it because I made sure. Double V3, I got you too. You even responded. Yeah. You even responded. You even hit me with the 100. So you in there, and it'll be sent. I'm gonna send the link over. I'm gonna send the link over Discord, so it'll be in Discord DM. Everybody will get the link. Where Superville, where you at? No, I don't. Okay, cool. Then yeah, you have to catch the next one. Definitely catch the next one. I received it in a DM, Discord, and DM in Discord. It was canceled. Yeah. You in it. This is the thing. I just moved it. So I had an appointment this Saturday, right? That was supposed to be for this Saturday. So I made the appointment for our Zoom session last Saturday, but that appointment ended up out of short notice and out of my control. I got you, V. I see you. I got you. short notice. They moved to the day before, so there's nothing I can do. I had to take it. I couldn't change anything. I couldn't reschedule it. It was out of my hands. So, no. You in there? Nah, Kara, you in there? You in there? Yep, you in there. I got you. You're in my Discord. I already know. Kiara OKC. I got you. But yeah, all the messages came on DM, and I hit all of y'all, and I know I did. Even you too, Ben. I hit you up too, and I can even double check it, even though I know I got everyone because I have y'all in a certain area. Like I have y'all the way it is in my DMs. Like I got you. I know I got y'all, everybody. So just check your DM. It'll be there. It'll tell you. Unfortunately, we will have to move our back testing session, yada, 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 yada. So it's there. This Discord. Remember, if you have a Discord account, it doesn't matter if you're in TEF or if you're in a circle, that doesn't matter. If you DM me and you on Discord, we only have one Discord account, right? Our Discord account can move between all the Discord servers. So when I say Discord, you only have one account, so it'll be there. Let me just check, Ben, but I know I hit you. Let me see here, because I know you was hitting me with so much stuff. Let me make sure. Yeah. Go check, Ben, go check May 22nd at 6:46 p.m. in your Discord. It's there. May 22nd, 6:46 p.m. It's there. It's all good. Paula. Hit me in a DM. And if you got FX replay, like it's cool. The reason why I had cut, I know cool, Ben. The only reason why I had cut it off is because this is the thing. Let me put y'all in my brain. So when I decided to do this, I said I was going to give everyone time to learn how to use FX replay, because when we start the back testing session, it's not going to be a thing of just hit me, Paula, and I'll send it to you. Hit me in a DM, and I'll send you the information. Just DM me, on Discord. So when I decided to do this, what I wanted to make sure that during the back testing session that it does not turn into, hey, how do you do this? How do you use FX replay? How do you do this? So I made sure everyone has had it now for at least over a month. And the reason why I did that, because I wanted you to know how to use it. So when it's time for us to have our back testing session, I'm not answering those questions, and we're staying focused on back testing and not answering questions on how to use the platform, right? That's something that y'all can figure out. It's not hard to do. You can just jump on YouTube real quick and learn how to use it. It's real simple. Then what that does is that gets you proficient on knowing how to use it. Then when we have our back testing session, if there's like a couple of clarity questions, you won't even really have to ask any questions, because you're going to be following along with me, because I'm going to show y'all how to set certain things up, right? And then there it is. But you have to be proficient in using it. If you don't have it, I would not accept them in right now, because it's going to take a good week, to understand how to use it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure that when we have our back testing session, that we're not taking time away from everyone else who knows how to use FX replay, and then I'm having to answer questions for people that don't know how to use it. So that was the whole point of y'all. Notice I took a long time before I gave y'all before I selected a date for us to have the session, because I wanted everybody to be pretty proficient with using FX replay. So there it is. I just wanted to put you in my brain why I did it like that. There's always a method to my madness, so to speak. But yeah, so that was pretty much why I did it that way. So Paula, just go ahead and just message me. Just DM me on Discord so you're in here, and then yeah. The best way to do that, let me see here. The best way to do that, laser focused minded, is go to Juvier's, go into the TEF Discord. I saw your message. Go to TEF Discord and click on his profile, and just look at his profile in the Discord. Go in the Discord and click on his profile, and then compare his profile, the one in Discord to whatever ones you're getting messages from, and then you can decipher which it. But I can tell you, if they're all hitting you, they're fake, because Juvier will never message you first. He would tell you that he's going to message you first. So he would tell you to message him, and then he would message you. But he would never message you first, and he would never ask for any information, none of that stuff. So if you're getting messages from first, then yes. Of course, T-Mac, do your thing. Let me see. Let me make sure I get Paula straight. Okay, Paul, I got you. All right, let me send you this message. And remember, as I stated, y'all, the boom. So I just sent you the message, Paul. It's the message that I had sent out to everyone. So, but yeah. We're good on that. Let's see. Let's rock in tip of the day. Yeah, T-Mac, of course. Of course. You ain't got to ask me, my guy. Get with it. You can do, of course you can. You know you can. All y'all can. If y'all have questions, y'all got maybe something y'all may not want to share in the comment section, it's cool to DM me. It's cool. That's what my DMs are for. Angie B, no, you are not on my list. Unfortunately, that's true. I have seen getting messages from 5G accounts, and yeah, they're all fake. If you're getting messages from Dewey, just delete them. Make sure you don't just delete them, report and block them, and make sure you because they'll ask you like, I think they'll ask you like, is this person someone's impersonating someone you know or something like that? You can just put that. Karate 357's Grand Risings. All right, y'all, let's get back into this tip of the day. All right, so every level needs context to matter. Let's think about that. Say it to yourself. Every level needs context to matter, right? Let's think about that. B. Brewer, get it in, my guy. For real. Get it in. Get it in. Yeah, they have been. Just report, like I said, just report them first, and block them, and then there it is. But definitely report them. That's all we can do. The funny thing is, if you check their servers, they're never in any of our servers. They never have matching servers with you. Never. Oh, wow. Y'all see what price doing, y'all? None. What just happened? Wow. Well, there's that 5-0 entry. It is a 5-0 entry from last night. If someone had their order still sitting there, you're in the 5-0. You're in it. And it hit TP2. That's funny. I'm not in it. I like I told y'all, I exit my limit order out. All right, cool. Let's get to this tip of the day. So context gives meaning, right? So just think about that. Every level needs context to matter. I got you, T-Mac. Needs context to matter, right? Because context gives meaning, right? Levels alone are not enough, right? We need structure, we need liquidity, we need something with the level for the level to really for it to really matter, right? Because just the level is not enough, like as we stated, like it's just not enough. Combining, as I stated, liquidity, combining structure, combining those things with levels, that means our level has some context, right? It's not just a standalone level, right? Just because, I don't know, it could be many different reasons of why someone may think, oh, this level is a strong level, or this level is this. Like, there needs to be context with that level, not just the level alone, right? Because the context is going to do what? The context is going to give you what? The confirmation that you need to understand that level is, FOMC member speaking now, huh? But the funny thing is they don't even hold no weight. Yeah, so, hey, it is what it is. It's all good. The thing is that if y'all notice when it comes like this, I don't necessarily really worry about it too much because my trades are invalidated, so I'm not taking anything. But going back to what we were saying, think about it. You want a level to be context or standalone. Think about it. You want to have context. Standalone levels just are not going to work for us. They have no how would I say, they have no place in our trading game whatsoever. If a level is not combined with, like I said, some type of structure, some type of liquidity, just something that makes that level have context and confirmation as to why this level is super strong, then you know what I'm saying? It's not even anything that we would even consider. We wouldn't even factor it in. There's no meaning. It has no validity there. So just keep that in mind. Every level needs context to matter. Just a tip of the day, something just to get your mind thinking and wrapped around price action. And just remember that. And everything that we do needs to have confirmation. Our trades need to have confirmation. Think about it. Price action needs to have confirmation for us. Like, we have to have context in everything that we do. If there's no context, then it just does not matter. It's just something on the chart. I don't know why my session is disconnecting. It don't matter. Well, you know what, y'all? Let me just log out over here because I'm not taking anything. All right, so let me do this. Let's close this out. All right, and yeah. All right, so yeah, something is definitely going on with TradeGheenyuz, y'all, because both of my sessions were disconnected, and they're just saying, like, telling me to connect back. But it is what it is, no big deal. I'm not taking anything anyway. I am logging out of my accounts. So charts are up, accounts are logged out of. So once again, let's just run through this real quick just to get this mental muscle going back rocking, going back into our brain, and how would I say, reiterating what we just went over. Context gives meaning. Levels alone are not enough. So in order for a level to have context, meaning in order for it to make sense, in order for it to be a level of some type of validity, of some importance, that level has to be combined with liquidity, with structure, with something that validates the level, something that makes the level significant. It's not just the level. The level can't be standalone. It's not a level if it's just standing alone. It's just a price. Now, for it to be a level has to have, as I stated, context. So some type of confirmation. So just keep that in mind. Just something just to get us thinking about price action. Real simple, real easy. With that stated, you guys have any questions, let me know. It's reported that Iran and U.S. have reached a deal, but needs Trump's approval. I think that's the bump, right? It could possibly. But yeah, anybody has any, they've been telling me to join platforms and buy. No. So just remember, y'all, for everyone, if you see Juvier contact you, just know right off the top, yeah, it ain't legit. Just know that. Don't even question it. Don't even open up nothing. If they send you some type of, I don't know, some type of attachment or something like that, you don't open up nothing. Oh, so I shared this in the What's the Name last night. So I can honestly say, y'all, well, for the non-members, because I think a lot of members we talked about it last night. Well, I can say that yesterday I actually closed the chapter with my foot surgeries. That chapter was closed yesterday. Took my X-rays. We actually did closing X-rays on both feet. Everything is where it needs to be. The bone is fused, and we're good to go. Bone is fused, and my titanium plate is all looking pretty and good, and so we're good. So I got bionic feet now. I got bionic feet. But yeah, honestly, the chapter is closed. It was 9 months. I did my first appointment over there with them in August, and yesterday the chapter closed. It was a 9-month ordeal. I can honestly say everybody there was great. Yep, what Serena said, everything was great. It went good. I mean, it was 100. Only one thing he asked me to do. He asked me, because he knows I like to do plyo. He knows I like to run stairs. He knows I like to do, I'm pretty tough on my feet. You know what I'm saying? But he told me, just give it a month. He said, I just want you to do one thing. He said, you're good to go, but just do me a favor. Just give it one more month before you start jumping and doing stuff like that. doing my plyo, running my stairs. I'm like, cool. Playing ball. I'm like, cool. So other than that, that's it. But that's cool because I will be getting back to I'll be getting back to everything on my workout. The only thing that I can't do is plyo, but I can still do my yoga. I can still do my kempo. I can pretty much do everything. I can't jump rope. That's one thing that I do. It's a little evening exercise that I do. But yeah, I usually, when I'm on my grind, I work out about twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. But I have 2 workouts, and I also walk 3.5 miles. That's one day of work. That's like one day of exercise for me. 2 workouts. I have an evening, I have a morning, and then I walk 3.5 miles. Usually around the 9-10 o'clock time when I'm on my schedule. But it's been liberating just to know that I'm back, that I can get back. One thing I can tell y'all, I'm going to share this with y'all, it's been a really, truly a mental grind. Had a lot of mental things I was dealing with just from just the surgeries, just having to sit down and not being able to do anything. That was the toughest thing that I could even imagine. Yeah, and then I've been doing my physical therapy. Yeah, actually, I do my physical therapy myself. Yeah. JR, wow. For real, but yeah. But like as I stated, it's been good. It's a chapter close. Got up, I shook my podiatrist's hand. I just told him I appreciate everything that he did for me. It's been 9 months, like I said, since I've been going there, and I can honestly say, like, I had no hiccups. All my appointments was good, seamless. The processes were seamless. Like, everything was good. My anesthesiologist, like I met with all my teams before we even did anything. That's just how I rock. Like, again, I had to. Like, I want to feel energy. I want to talk to you. You know, even the days of my surgery, like I would ask them they were asking me, like, how you feeling, this and that. I'm like, that's irrelevant. How are you feeling? You know, today, how are you feeling, anesthesiologist? How are you feeling, any anesthesiologist assistant? How are you feeling? You know, that's just pretty much how I was. I wanted to make sure everybody was feeling good and 10-10, you know what I'm saying? When they were, you know, touching me and had me under their care. But like I said, I thank the Lord. It was, didn't know what I was going to experience. Thank the Lord I'm here where I am now. But I can tell you, for real, it was a 9-month mental grind. I'm telling you, man. For me, not working out is really like giving kryptonite to Superman. Like, I have to have my workout. My workout does everything for me. Literally, it does everything for me. And not being able to really do that and not be regimented for the past 9 months, it was a mental grind. And I'm a trader, right? So I'm fighting with a lot, but I got through it. You know, it's cool. I'm so happy where I am now. I felt liberated. I do feel liberated. Straight up. Yep, I do feel liberated. Yep, for real. So no complaints. It all went good. This was the plan. I had planned it like this. Of course, I didn't know what it was going to be like. I've never had, you know, surgeries like this before ever. So I didn't know what to expect. It was planned, though. I can tell y'all that. It was actually a plan from 2024 that I planned in 2025. The only difference is I was trying to have my surgeries both done in 2025. That was the only thing that I did not get a chance to pull off because my podiatrist was getting married. So, and I was right in the time of that. So I couldn't pull both surgeries off in the same year. So got the first one October 31st. Last year, got the second one February 27th of this year. But as I stated, it's all behind me now. So chapter close. Y'all already know how that works. When one chapter closes, other chapters open. It's like the saying we hear about when one door closes, 10 or 100 doors open. Same thing with that. So chapter in my life now that's closed. It's over. And other chapters will open. And I can definitely get back to being who I am as a person. Like I said, without my workout, I don't even feel like I'm myself. Seriously. Like, it helps me with stress, helps me with like just everything. And I've been an athlete since I was like 8 years old. I've been playing sports. So that's all I know. I don't know nothing else. Exercising, you know, moving my body, always working up good sweats. You know, like, I can't wait till I get back to my Sunday stairs. For anybody that's in the inner circle, if y'all seen like 2024, the beginning of 2025, if y'all go in there and y'all scroll up in the fitness, y'all will see. I used to run these stairs. It's like 120 something stairs up and back. That would be one. I used to do this like 10 times. when I got done, I'm running like over 1,000 stairs. It was crazy. Like just something I used to do every Sunday. So I can't wait to get back to that, let alone my yoga and my plyo and all my stuff. But I'm on my way. So, okay, that's a little tidbit on that. And hopefully now I will see some better things within my trading, because I can honestly tell y'all that just the psychological aspect of that, I wasn't locked in like I normally am. And it's something that I just noticed. And I know my workout had a lot to do with that. It's like, for me, it's very, very important that I get my workout in. And I used to work out. I always work out before I get to the charts. So, but yeah, any questions about anything else? Just wanted to give y'all that tidbit. Any questions about anything else? Any questions about tip of the day, question of the day, anything like that? Let me know. If not, we're going to get out of here. I have a dental appointment today. Actually, this will be my last appointment for like the next 3 months. Yeah, my next appointment, I don't have nothing on my calendar until August 28th. Yep. So that's it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like for me, because I'm usually always having something on my calendar. I have nothing on my calendar after today. August 28th is the next thing on my calendar. So I'm looking to really lock in and stay focused. And I need to go back to basics, y'all. Like seriously, I'm about to go back to basics. I'm about to go all the way back to the very, very beginning and get my psychology back up to how I used to have it. Because I haven't even taken any payouts in the last couple of months. I haven't taken no payouts. Yeah, I didn't take a payout March, April, or this month. Actually, it's been 3 months I have not taken a payout. Yeah. I'm not taking a payout. It's all good. My accounts are cool, so it is what it is. But I knew that I wasn't locked in based on everything I had going on. But I'm here now, and that's where I am. That's where I am. So we all have, like I say, it's not an everyday struggle. It's an everyday grind, because it ain't a struggle, but it's definitely an everyday grind. But I can tell y'all something. This stream helped me a lot with my psychology, because I think without the stream, without me doing this, my being locked in was just fading away and fading away and fading away. And just because of, like I said, everything going on, and really that workout was everything. My workout is everything for me. But no complaints. I'm not complaining at all. Just telling y'all where I'm at, because you may deal with things in your personal life, and you got to understand that you can't allow that to affect your trading. As hard as it is to say that, I can tell you it's not an easy thing. But you have to keep working through it. And I just worked through it and just want to just get to where I am today. I feel a lot better about everything going on. Mentally, I mean, like with my trading, with me knowing I'm able to get back to my workout, I know that I'm going to get back to how I was. Like I was so super locked in. I would say probably like when I first started to May of last year, I noticed my locked in meter was starting to was dwindling a little bit. And then when I had the surgery, I wasn't locked in. And that's just me just being honest. And I'm being honest with myself. But I'm locked in. Like now, like I'm locked in. Like I said, nothing on my calendar. I have 3 months, literally 3 months from today until August 28th. I got something going on. Me and my best friend, we gonna get into something. We'll talk about that when that time comes. But yeah, so right now for me, I'm gonna be locked in the way I was at the very, very beginning. I'm going back to 2024. No crap. And I'm about to lock in and get my locked in meter back at the level that I had it. You know what I'm saying? So I can get back to what I do best on these charts. So Soy Sizzle, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, my guy. But yeah, he said you did all that and putting up with us also. He said, wow, I heard that. Yeah, you know what? I needed it. It's funny. I needed a live stream just as much as y'all needed it. Like I needed it. It was helping me keep my psychological together, because I'm telling you, I have not been. If I compare it to the way I was locked in 2024, up until May of 2025. I'm telling you, if I compare that time now to that time, it's no comparison. There's no comparison. But it's all good. It happens. This is just the life of being a trader. So we're all gonna have personal things going on, and we're gonna have to learn how to gauge both, right? So, but other than that, I mean, hey, it is what it is. So if y'all don't have any questions or anything like that, we're gonna get out of here. Let's be looking for our evening session tonight. I'll be ready to jump on that and possibly, maybe get in a 5-0, maybe tonight. Get in, maybe we will, maybe we won't, but we're gonna definitely jump on and see and be ready for when that time happens. So other than that, then we're gonna go ahead on and get up out of here. Also Juvier, the YM, also YM hit a full TP, 3 R&R on YM. Juvier just ran that trade. Got it. 1K on my 1K earned on my 100K account. Need that. Shut it down gift. That's what's up. Say no more. There you go. Shout out to Sean T. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. So there it is. Had to get that. Hey, shut it down for me too. That's what's up. So y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day. Shout out to Sean T. Just grab the rack real quick. Dope. All right. So we'll be looking to jump on this evening. So I guess I'll be seeing y'all in the vault. Other than that, y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day. I'm about to go hit up this dentist appointment at 8 o'clock. Actually 8:15. And other than that, man, that's it. Shout out to the Edge Fund co-founders at Juvier. Well, I always say at Juvier. like I'm messaging him on Discord. Yeah, I always do that. I don't know why I always want to say at Juvier. I never want to say at Scalp God. It's wild. So shout out to the Edge Fund co-founders, my brothers, Juvier, Scalp God. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Other than that, y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day. And I definitely see all y'all in the vault tonight. And other than that, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Yay.